Welcome to Penrose Learning, where we make understanding easy.
You begin by confirming the essentials and starting the transfer right away. First, verify the switch management IP and that you can ping the Tftp server. Connectivity is the gatekeeper. Then make sure your Tftp server is running with a writable directory and correct permissions, because failed writes are the common error. On the switch, set the source interface for outbound traffic, if necessary, and ensure ACLs or firewalls allow UDP69, so packets actually reach the server. Once done with preparation, run the switch's copy command to push config to the server. You will typically use copy running config tftp or copy startup config tftp, and then enter the tftp server IP and desired file name. This naming matters for later retrieval. Monitor the transfer output for bytes sent and completion confirmation. If progress stalls, enable packet tracing or TFTP server logs to see dropped UDP packets, and make sure the server's directory and permissions weren't changed mid-transfer. You complete the process by verifying the backup and implementing safety steps. On the server, confirm the file exists, check its size or checksum against the switch's running config, and open it to ensure formatting is intact. Once verified, save the switch startup config locally if needed and schedule automated backups or push copies offsite. If something goes wrong, check ACLs, firewall rules, server disk space, and whether your TFTP implementation requires passive settings. Those 4 checks resolve most TFTP transfer failures.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.